So I always believe that certain things has to, as a selection policies or selection matters, cannot be discussed in public. Certain personal matters cannot be discussed in public.
So you're not denying it, which is interesting. The other question I have for you is one final question.
I don't understand what you mean by saying you're not denying it. You guys are terrific.
One final question.
You know what? No, forget about this final question. I would like to ask you. You guys keep asking bombarding questions, whether it's a cricketer or a politician or actor or a celebrity. You guys have your point of view. You don't let us talk, and then you do a cut pasting here and there,
we'll run the
and make it a different story altogether.
Sources also telling us that you might be selector for another term. Is that correct, Chief Selector?
Boss, we shall wait. It's after all, time is almost nearing. I really don't know. It is up to the board. I cannot.
You'll accept it if you offer?
I really don't know. Let's the board take a decision. I think it's the board's decision. Let's put it this way. But I think, in all fairness, honestly speaking, Indian cricket, yes, I accept it. As a cricketer, I feel bad because 4-0 loss. But then I guess, I thought and thought, honestly, Rahul, forget about selection, forget about this interview, all those things. I thought and thought, where did we go wrong? What went wrong? What went wrong? The honest truth is everything went wrong. It's very unfortunate. This is what I said. Sometimes it happens in life. I mean, I'm becoming philosophical slightly. You'll have to have a little bit of philosophical attitude towards it and say, there are times when everything goes wrong. Okay. It can happen to a business house, it can happen to a person, it can happen individually. It's happened to me in my little bit of whatever. I'm not a great cricketer like others, but what a little cricketing career I had. There are times when nothing works well for you.
And hopefully we'll recover from here. We've
100%. See, you can't. Let's put it this way. You can't have. It
can't be worse than a 4-love.
See, I think honestly speaking, we'll have to work towards it. I believe that sometimes criticism from people like you, constructive criticism is good, but then for heaven's sake, stop getting carried away by what people outside say. This man said this, that man said this.
Okay.
Jeffrey Boycott says this, Asim Akram says this, Ranatunga says this. They are all great cricketers. I appreciate them. But just because they say that, don't get carried away also. Find out whether there's some sense in what they're saying.
Okay.
Sometimes those criticism are nice. I always believe that it is always good to accept criticism and move forward, because now we'll have to move forward. So how do you move forward? Where all we've done wrong, try to correct it, because the next important series is going to have one domestic series and then Australia series, a big series. So all of us will be looking at beating Australia and Australia, which, if at all, anybody's cricketer's dream is to beat Australia and Australia.
And hopefully that will happen. Hopefully that will happen.
And I'm confident it will happen. Because you will ask me what questions, the same question I did on television channels. I said India will win the World Cup. Everybody thought I was joking, right?
You also said we'll win in England.
I also said, I kept, probably yes, sometimes again, I'm not an astrologer, boss.
Okay.
I'm not God.
Okay. Thank you very much. You've been on a tricky pitch, and as always, you've hooked and pulled with a plum. Thank you very much, Chief Selector Krishna Srikkanth.
Thank you, Rahul.
Yeah. Thank you very much.